I want to give a special shout out to all my patrons first. Thank you so much to my Bibliospren, Bibliohowlers, and my Bibliomancers. It means a lot to me that you give me your extra support for my passion and hobby. Hi everyone, Petrik here. In today's video, I'll be talking about all the books that I plan to read in the month of September. Although, well, going by my track record within this year, it seems like everything that I plan, well, not everything, but most of the books that I plan, I always fail to get to them. But I will try my best. Because we are nearing the end of the month of August, and as expected, because I was going to the UK for the first 2 weeks in the month of August, I couldn't get any reading done during those 2 weeks. Really impossible. My schedule was really packed, and I will post my UK vlog apparently next week on Monday, because it's really the first time I tried making a vlog video, so it's really a new experience, and because of that, it's taking me some time to edit the videos. But anyway, here are all the books that I plan to read in the month of September. I have a lot of books that I plan to catch up. And right now, at the time of recording this video, I am currently reading Empire of Grass by Ted Williams. So I think I will end up reading the prequel novella or short novel to the Austen Art saga, and it is called Brothers of the Wind by Ted Williams. And I think this one will be about the history of Ineluki, the Storm King. And that's the main villain of Memory, Sorrow, and Thorn trilogy. And also Hakatri, his brother. I'm really looking forward to reading about it, because the story and also the world building and the lore, pretty much everything related to Ineluki, the Storm King, and also the 3 legendary swords, Memory, Sorrow, and Thorn, are some of my favorite things about Memory, Sorrow, and Thorn trilogy. And I look forward to reading Brothers of the Wind, and I'm kind of curious to see whether this one will be even better than The Heart of What Was Lost or not. But I'm enjoying my time with Empire of Grass very much, and let's see whether Empire of Grass will be my first 5 stars epic fantasy book of this year. But if not, then the next book that I plan to read in the month of September, I think this one has a really big chance of becoming my first or my second, depending on my experience with Empire of Grass. It might become my first 5 stars epic fantasy books of the year, and it is The Devils. The Devils by Joe Abercrombie. I have the advanced reading copy of The Devils, and I don't think I can wait any longer. I am really looking forward to this one. This is the first book in a new trilogy by Joe Abercrombie, and it is not taking place in the same world as the first law. And I'm really curious to find out how this one will work. If you have been following my reviews since 2016 and also my YouTube channel ever since its conception in 2020, then you will know that the First Law world is my favorite grimdark epic fantasy trilogy. My favorite grimdark epic fantasy series of all time, at my #1 spot. I love it that much, and it goes without saying that I'm really looking forward to reading The Devils. And I know this is like 8 months early, because this book is being published in the month of May 2025. But as I said, I cannot wait any longer. So I certainly will read The Devils in the month of September. And then after that, I plan to read some books that I couldn't get around to in the month of August, such as The Liar's Knot by M.A. Carrick. This is the sequel to The Mask of Mirrors. I heard this is the best book in the trilogy, and Mask of Mirrors was really good. Surprisingly, it was really good, even though I do think that it's a bit longer than it should be. But at the same time, I think the politics, the complexity, it's surprisingly more complex than I expected. And there are so many intricate details about the world building, and also the clothing and the cultures. And it has done a great job at setting up the premise for the entire trilogy and also the characterization. So I look forward to reading The Liar's Knot and see where the story will proceed. And then after that, I think it is time. And I'm already late on this. I think it is time to do my second read, my third read of The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. And yes, I will be reading through this beautiful leather-bound edition sent to me by one of my friends, Jen Ducky. Thank you so much, Jen Ducky, once again for sending me this absolutely gorgeous and stunning copy. And this will be the third time I'm reading The Way of Kings, and I'm so excited. really excited, really. I think by the time I'm posting this video, I think the cover art for The Wind and Truth, the fifth and the final book in the first phase of the Soulmate Archive will be revealed. And yeah, as I said, I'm really late on this. I should have started this one on the month of August this month, but I couldn't do it. As I said, my schedule was too busy. But this is one of my top favorite series of all time, and well, I look forward to doing the third read of The Way of Kings. Kaladin Stormblast, The Bridge 4, Dalinar Kholin, and then Adolin, and yeah, I miss everyone, I miss this world, and it is time to return once again to Roshar. And speaking of reread, there's another book that I plan to reread in the month of September, and it is The Hunger of the Gods by John Gwynne. The Fury of the Gods, the third and the final book in the Bloodstone saga, will be out in the month of October. So right now, I'm going through the series. Again, I just finished my reread of The Shadow of the Gods, and I loved it as much as the first time I read through it. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that The Hunger of the Gods, my second time reading through it, will be a better experience, because I did enjoy The Hunger of the Gods very much, but I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 stars rating. I know that's still a very high rating, but when it comes to John Gwynne, I expect a 5 out of 5 stars reading experience, and maybe I will get that during my second read of The Hunger of the Gods. This is a truly epic Norse-inspired epic fantasy series, and if you love series like the God of War video games, then I think you should try reading Bloodstone Saga. But you know what? If you have read John Gwynne's books such as The Faithful and the Fallen and also of Blood and Bone trilogy, then I think you will know just how good he is at writing battle scenes, characterizations, and also unputdownable pacing. And yet, he still got that in the Bloodstone Saga. And you should definitely read Bloodstone Saga if you have finished reading The Faithful and the Fallen or of Blood and Bone trilogy. Or maybe if you haven't read them, because this is a different trilogy, not related at all to the Banished Land saga. But yeah, I'm excited to be doing the second read of The Hunger of the Gods, and then jump into The Fury of the Gods in the month of October. And then finally, the last book that I plan to read in the month of September, and this has been mentioned in like 3 videos now, in 3 TBR videos, because I'm waiting for the physical copy. But now I finally have it in my hand, and it is Herald by Rob J. Hayes. This is the first book in the Age of the God Eater series, and yeah, this is a unique cover art done by Felix Ortiz. This is the front cover, and this is the back cover. And if you take this dust jacket off, then you will get, ta-da, this will be similar to Deathless and also Demon. The cover art is done by Irina Ashper. And let me know, which cover art do you like more? The one by Felix Ortiz or the one by Irina Ashper? I think both looks really good, but I cannot decide which one I like more. Maybe this one actually. And that's quite a surprise, because I usually tend to gravitate toward illustrations over symbol, but this symbol, it is absolutely stunning. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I have read and really loved Demon and Deathless, and Herald is supposedly the best of the first 3 books in the God Eater saga series. And yeah, I'm excited, really excited. This is a series, an epic fantasy series where humans gain immortality and magic by eating angels. And I look forward to reading Herald. And yeah, this is the Kickstarter hardcover edition. It's finally in my hand. So yeah, I will be reading this next month. And yeah, that's really all the books that I plan to read in the month of September. I have to be realistic here. That's six fantasy books, but almost all of them are massive books, especially The Way of Kings and also Herald. But when it comes to the matter of manga, then I think there's only one manga that I plan to read, other than catching up to Jujutsu Kaisen. Well, I have read every chapter in Jujutsu Kaisen. I still cannot believe that it is ending really soon, next month. But other than that, I think I will do another reread of My Hero Academia by Kohei Horikoshi, because not only Jujutsu Kaisen is ending in the month of September, My Hero Academia has ended. So I think it's time for me to do another reread, and this time read it to the end. It is one of my favorite manga series, and I hope the ending will be satisfying. But yeah, that's really it. That's all the books and manga series that I plan to read in the month of September. Do let me know what you think about my TBR plan next month. And again, I'm not sure whether I can read through all of them, but I'm so behind in my reading this year, and I do really hope I can actually read through them all, and hopefully I will enjoy them. But anyway, to close this video, let me know what you think about the books that I plan to read next month, and of course, what do you plan to read in the month of September? As always, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your support. Bye-bye. Lastly, I want to say thank you so much once again to all my patrons who keep on supporting me.